Next thing I want to say is this. Marriage is not about your happiness. Marriage is not about your happiness. We should not be getting divorced because we're not happy. Happy can change throughout the day. I can go to Target, not find parking, and I'm suddenly not happy. My husband in the future is not responsible for my happiness. I am. Now, he can contribute. He can do things to make me unhappy. And I could do some things to make him unhappy. And we're responsible for those things. But a lot of people are looking for other people to fulfill them, and that's not their job. Marriage is not an institution to fulfill you. Marriage is a mission. Marriage is legacy being built. It's not about you and it's not about me. What I didn't know was that I've been taught all throughout my life, you're not happy, you're not happy, you're not happy. Now I had standing, I had biblical standing to leave my situation. But even in still, I had been taught prior to, I had been taught prior to my situation that you leave or you stay or whatever the case may be based upon happiness. Happiness is fleeting. Happiness is a fleeting emotion. It is not something that you get with somebody for and you don't leave them for. My man isn't he's not responsible for my happiness. I am. If I put that responsibility on another human being, I've missed the mark. I should never give another mere mortal that kind of power. Oh, I'm just not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. He doesn't make me feel pretty anymore. Here's the thing. If I got me a good man, he just don't say I'm pretty. I feel pretty. My husband don't have to, my next man, he don't have to tell me I'm pretty. I'll find out that I'm pretty. I feel pretty. he don't have to. He could compliment me every once in a while, make a sound or something. You know, make me feel like you want me. That's all I ask. Make me feel like you desire me, but you ain't got to tell me I'm pretty every day. I've seen people say, "Oh, well, you don't tell me I'm pretty. You didn't tell me I was pretty on Thursday. And that's why I can't do this anymore." That's not that man's responsibility. That's not that man's responsibility. Men, it's not a woman's responsibility to make you feel like you man enough. It's not a woman's responsibility to say, you're the man. Now, are we supposed to be helpmates? Yes. But there are men that look for women to fulfill them. A woman is not who fulfills you. She adds to what you already have. She's addition. If you're with a woman that subtracts, then we got to talk about something different. Women, same thing. If you with a man that subtracts, it's something different. But we need to be coming into a relationship fulfilled. A lot of us are coming in as broken cisterns, and we're looking for somebody to make us something. And we need to be those things on our own, or it will never be enough. If I'm looking to Joe Schmo or Blue Pillow, if I say Blue Pillow, I want you to make me feel good enough, right? Blue Pillow, I need you to make me feel like I'm a woman. I need you to make me feel like I'm the prettiest thing in the room. I need you to make, you know what God told me the other day, family? I had a dream, y'all. I'm be honest with you. I had a dream, and God showed me. Like, I don't know. God got my next husband. He got his back. God got my next husband's back. Okay, this is a man of the Lord for sure. Because God told me it's not his responsibility. You need to check your little possessive jealousy streak because it's not his responsibility. Like I saw a video. It was this is a dream. My husband was working out in the gym. I'm working out the same gym as my husband. And I can't, obviously, it's not clear. I just know it's him, Even if it was clear, I wouldn't tell y'all. But anyway, we're at the gym. And this person, there was a woman that was video cameraing herself with my husband. And I wasn't there. And so immediately my behind felt jealous. Now, mind you, family, this is a dream. This is not real life. This is a dream. This is a dream. This is a dream. This is a dream. This was God checking me, because Sam would be like, and I probably wouldn't tell that man. I probably just deal with it with me. I'm feeling like, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. But God was showing me, in a relationship, it's not up to me. It's not up to that man to make me feel secure. Like in the dream, my husband literally jumps over the woman. He jumps over her. Like God was showing me, you trust me. It's not about him and it's not about me. Do I trust God? If I believe God brought us together, which I'm waiting on God. Family, if there's any woman on the internet that's waiting on God, I'm waiting on God. That means I'm not dating. No. I'm waiting on the Lord. The Lord is going to bring me my husband. It is what it is. I'm not. Because I'm waiting on God. I want to do it God's way. I am fully surrendered to God's way. Period. I want what God has for me. Period. With that being said, if I trust God, I can't allow my fleshly emotions to get in the way. Because of course, if it's a man of God, he's going to do it. He's going to do it God's way. Right. But I say all of these little things to say, a lot of us, because we go into relationships looking for people to do what we should be doing for ourselves, we now have these expectations of others and they never fulfill them. Why? Because they never were meant to. You were supposed to do that for yourself. I've heard people say, oh, I always check my man's phone. I don't care who he is. I'm checking his phone. That's not healthy. I'm not going into relationships checking somebody's phone. They didn't do anything. Now I'm bleeding on someone who didn't cut me. That's not healthy behavior. That's insecure. You have an insecurity issue. I've told this to women all the time. I've said this a lot. I've said this to women a lot. And I hope you're listening to me. Women have a bad habit of bringing up different women. Bad habit. So what was your ex like? What does she look like? What is your ex? What does she do? What is she up to? So what happened with your ex? Was she pretty? Can you show me a picture of her? You have now, that man might not have even thought about his ex for the last 3 months. He might have said, I have blocked this whole woman out. I just saw this girl like your photo. Have you seen her? She's like really pretty. And they're doing that to test you. That is not a smart move, ladies. That's dumb. This man might not even have known. This man might not even have known that woman was following him or liked his photo. Now you done put him on game. Like, oh, she is bad. Holy mackerel. Hold on. Let me put my glasses on. Who is that? Oh. Yeah, I don't know her. I don't know her. I've never seen her before. Never seen her before. I'll see her again though. You know what I'm saying? You don't put this man. Here's one of the things I will tell you for women. I don't care who the man is. I'm not gonna act unless he might. I'm not gonna act. I'm not. Because now at that point, I've now put myself in another category. I may tell my homegirls about it. I might write it in my diary. I might even talk to the Lord about it, but I'm not gonna tell him about it. I'm not. Because here's the thing, family, what we've made our relationships about is physical. Like it's a physical competition. You have to know something about physical competitions, right? There's always going to be a woman that has something you don't have. Like, I'll just, since we're here, I'm a curvy woman. I'm not the curviest woman, but I'm curvy. I'm just not the curviest woman. There is inevitably somebody that's going to be curvier than me. I'm petite, but not petite. I'm like in between. I'm not the thickest woman in the world. I'm not the skinniest woman in the world. I'm just like, I'm in between. I was literally in the gym the other day. I was thinking about that. I was like in the gym and there was these women and they were super fit. There's very, very few times I walk up in the gym and I say, oh, wow. No, y'all fit. Like abs on abs, whatever the case may be. They were swimmers. Swimmers' bodies are different than, my body. My body's not a swimmer body. Period. So I'm seeing that and I'm like, dang, like they made me feel like I need to lose weight. Like they was small. They probably had very little body fat, in my opinion. They probably very little body fat. It made me feel like I need to go on a diet or something. I said, you know what? No, because I'm in a different lane. I'm not a swimmer, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, besides the point. Whole point is this. I know that regardless of who, there's going to be a woman that's skinnier than me, a woman who's going to be thicker than me, a woman who's going to have longer hair than me, a woman who's going to have different nose than me, different eyes than me, different this than me. We can't, when we do this whole physical game, when we have this whole, when we try to compete with each other on a physical level, there's always going to be somebody that has something we don't have. Hey guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, y'all. Let's not just be every once in a while. Let's become family, okay? Friends that are family, okay? Join my family today.